Hi guys, it's your boy Johnson Akins from Femtech Computer Institute, a place where we build the computer gurus. Today we are going to be creating this simple logo that you see on my screen. I'll be showing you guys how to do this in few minutes. Now I already have the circles created on my page. The circles are already created on my drawing page. I'll be using CorelDraw X7 for this tutorial. Without further ado, let's get started. Now, the circle here, I have done that. So I want to put this here. Let me get this text and put it somewhere here. So this rectangle shape, I'm going to centralize it by pressing after highlighting both my C and E, which is vertical and horizontal alignment. Now I want to duplicate this into extra 5 places. I will go straight, click on this, then I will go to my object, then I will click on my transformation, then select rotate. From rotate here, I will put 5 here, then I will put a degree, that is rotation degree of 30, angle of rotation 30, and I will click on apply. Immediately I do that, then I am done with this. So the next thing now is I want to weld this together. I'm going to highlight everything. Then I will come to the first one here under weld, and I will click weld. Fine. Now it has been weld. So the next thing now that I want to do is I want to put this particular circle inside. But before doing that, let me apply color to this. I will click on this. Then I will come down to my toolbox here. My toolbox here, I will click on interactive fill tool. Then I will highlight from here and I will drag up like this. Fine. I will change this to a color of red, which is this. Then I will change this to a color of what I have here, which I have here on this area. You can select, you can choose from here, but to save time, I have it here already. I will just pick this. Now I'm able to give it that is 2 colors using my interactive fill tool from the toolbox. I will drop my tool. After I have done that, then the next thing is I want to remove the outline because there is a black line around it. And if you check this, there is no black line around it. So to remove the outline, I will come up here after selecting my object and I will click on none. Fine. Then the next thing now is I want to put the circle, which is the blue one, inside here. So which is this. Now for me to do this, I will click on the circle, press my shift key down. I can actually do it manually by bringing it here like this. But to me, it's more or less like a waste of time. I'll use the shortcut. Click on the circle which I want to bring to the center of this object. Then hold my shift key and click on this. Then I'll press my letter C and my letter E. Then this will bring it to the center of the circle. Then I will click on this object, that is this circle here, and I will give you this color which I have here. And the color here is this. Already I have the color here. Fine. Then I will remove the outline as well. Fine. Outline has been removed. Then there's another inner circle which is here. Another inner circle which is here. So I will put the inner circle. But before putting the inner circle, let's place our text around it. I will click on this. Then I want to put the text. I want the text to go around it. I will bring the text here. I will click on the text. Then I will come here under my menu tab. And I will select under my menu tab, you look for text. Then locate fit text to path. Then I come here and I drop my text. Now the text is actually behind. I can press my shortcut. I can use my shift with page up. That is shift key with page up. That is to send the text to the front. That is just the meaning. So I need to adjust this to make it look perfect. I will click on the text and I will drag up a bit. I can still do that by adjusting it. All I need to do is bring it down a bit. Yes. So I'm able to do that. So now the next thing now is I want to change the text color to white. Then I want to make it spread the way it is here. I will click on my shape tool. Then I will drag from this corner. Just drag towards your right. Then it should give you what you have here. Fine. Then the next thing now is I want to put this slogan here, which is this one here. So for me to achieve that, I will need to actually separate these so that I can still make use of the same circle. So to do that, I will click on this one that I have done. I will go to Object, then I will click on Break Text Apart. Fine. After doing that, I will click on the text, which is like this. Then I will go to Text, Fit Text to Part as well, like this. Then the text will be fit to part. Then to bring it forward, I will still use my Shift and Page Up to take it to the front. That is to bring it to the front. So after doing that, the text here, I will now select this button, which is Mirror Text Horizontal. Then I will select this as well, Mirror Text Vertical. So now I have the text here. I can bring it down. I can adjust it. Let's increase the size a bit. Let's say 22. So now I need to change the text color to white. Then I need to use my shape tool as well from the toolbox bar. Then I will need to drag as well. Something like this. It's too much. Is it too much? Okay. Let's still say. So here now, I will need to bring it down. Let's bring it back to 20. I think it's a bit bigger now. Okay, it's fine now. So I will now need to drag the text and adjust it just the same way I did the former one. It's too much. I can still go back again, zoom to, this is better now. So now I have this done. So I need to create a this bullet I have here. To do that, all I need to do is click on your ellipse tool, then create the bullet, which is this. You still need to go a bit small, bring it down to this place, then apply color white to it, remove the outline, which is none. Fine. Then I will need to adjust it a bit to make it look perfect. Still reduce it a bit. It should not be too big and it should not be too small. You can still zoom by pressing my letter Z. That is the shortcut. Or you come to here, which is the part. The zoom tool is in form of a part symbol. Then I will create another one that I'm going to duplicate by pressing my control key down, then using my pressing down my left button on the mouse. I mean, I'm talking about the touchpad. So then you drag and press your shift key to duplicate. That is a shortcut actually. If you want to learn more about this, then contact Femtech Computer Institute. Then you'll be lectured on how to do all these things with shortcut without wasting time. Let's continue. Here now, after doing this now, then the next thing now is the circle inside it. How do I go about this? I already have the circle here. I need to break this apart. That is the first thing. Now, the first thing you need to do to bring this circle to this center is click on this circle. You have to break the text. You have to separate the text from the circle first. So I will come here, Object, Break Text Apart. Fine. Now, click on this circle. Hold your Shift key down. Click on this. Press my letter C and press my letter E. That is for horizontal and vertical alignment. Now I have this done. So I want to give it an outline of white. So I'm going to give it white outline. How do you give it outline? Go to the color palette here. Right click on the text, on the color that you want to apply. Don't forget, not left click, right click. Right click, then come to the outline width here, and let's select 8. Then we should have what we have there. Yes, 8. Now, here now, after the outline, I can still adjust it to make it look exactly like this. I think what we have here is a bit smaller. Let me just reduce what I have here a bit. Let me reduce it a bit. Let me just reduce a bit. I think it's better this way. Yes. Now click on the shadow. The shadow is always here on the toolbox. You see it here. If it's not on display, click on this drop, on this fly out arrow, this fly out arrow. Then it's always the first. In case yours is not showing, click on the fly out and select drop shadow. Then after clicking on drop shadow, then you drag, left click down and drag to where the circle ends, like this. Fine. So now I have the shadow around it. You can actually alternate by increasing the size of the shadow from here, that is the opacity, and the feathering from here if you feel like, but let's still leave it that way. Now it now remains the inside part of it, which is this. So all I need to do is this. Is very, very simple as well. I will click this inner circle that is having the white outline. Then I will go down to here, which is my interactive fill tool that we used the other time. I will click this. Then I will come up here. Now, counting from your left, the first, the second, the third, and the fourth. Now, the fourth here is the vector pattern fill. I will click on the vector pattern fill. Then automatically I have this because it has been set down. After clicking on vector pattern fill, you may not have this. Just come down to here, come straight to this place. Then under personal, this is it. The second one here. Let's take a look at the first one. Can you see that? If you click this, then you come here, you click apply. When this thing comes out, you see that, you can see that. So yours may not show the may not show this one at first. So all you need to do is just come here, and don't forget it is under vector pattern fill. Then you come here, select this second one. It will come out like this. Then come here to apply the selection. Then it should show you something like this. The outline now is a bit lost. Let me quickly adjust that. I will just remove this behind fill and the scale fill. Then the outline now should be back. Now, here that we have this, then the shadow is not too obvious. All we need to do is I just go back and apply my shadow again. The shadow, the opacity now is lost. Put my 50 back. I can put my 50. Let's see if that works. If that is not, it's too much. So we can just make it to be 30 to make it more perfect, like what we have in the sample. Yes, that is just it. Now we have it applied to it. The shadow is there. And the next thing now is the shadow that we have underneath the shape. That is the first shape that is holding on to the names. The shadow that we have here. So to achieve this, click on this. Then go back to your shadow as well. Then left click and drag to your right. Now you have this. So you can come here. Let's make the shadow to be 80. Then press enter. If that is not too much. Now it's too spread. Then come here, adjust by the feathering maybe to 5. Now I think this is a bit better. This is a bit better. Yes. So let's make this to be maybe 70. Yes. If is that not too much? Okay. Let's make it to be 50 and see how it looks like. Okay, I think this is better. So after this has been done, then all you need to do is now to break the shadow, separate the shadow from the object by coming here. That is under objects on the menu bar. Then select break drop shadow group apart. Fine. Then you can, after it has been broken, then bring it out a bit like this. Too much, something like this. Yes. Then you still go down. You can press your arrow key to adjust it if you feel like. Yes. So that is just it. It's not something difficult to do, but it's just about creativity. We have come to the end of today's tutorial. To learn more about graphic designs, contact Femtech Computer Institute on +234 8138367373 or send a WhatsApp message to that same number +234 8138367373. Thank you for learning from us. We love you guys. Bye bye.